when I was in the classroom having like a group of students giggling at you, but enjoying themselves, and just in that moment, I think that's something that really stands out to me. Like, I felt so alive.
One of the biggest things is how simple a smile goes and how long it goes, right? Just greeting people, talking to people, creating these relationships, cultivating your friendships with teachers, with other JETs, that they never end, right? That was the entire focus of the JET program, of creating grassroots internationalization.
I think my time in the classroom stands out the most for me. When I think about JET, I really do remember the times when I was in the classroom and the students were excited, they wanted to learn.
For me, every year I did rice planting with my elementary schools, and that really stood out to me because we did it in the very traditional Japanese way, where you get in barefooted into the rice field and you plant the seeds. So it gave me the experience of what I consider very traditional Japan.
One of the students ran up to me and was like, aloha, and she was doing shaka, and that was one of the things that stands out the most to me, was just that connection with the children. Like, even the smallest little things that you do, the kids remember it, and they want to connect with you somehow.
I took away many friendships. I just had so many close friends while I was on JET. Just the experiences that we shared together, the memories, the laughter, some of the frustrations that we talked about, those were just great stories, and the memories are something that I always look back on.
Every experience is different, and knowing that you have to be very flexible and fluid, right? Sometimes days are going to be great. Everything is going exactly how you planned, your lesson's going great, your teachers are great, your students are listening, and then in one fell swoop, everything goes away. So we always have to be ready and prepared to be flexible. Things are going to be bad. Sometimes you're not going to know what you need to do, or they're just going to surprise you with a lesson. Like, hey, we have a class, you need to teach it. There's nothing I need to know. There's nothing you had to prepare for it, but you just have to roll with it. And so in that sense, you grow a lot more from the unknown and being comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. So JET did fulfill a lot of those expectations, whether I knew it at the time or not. But in reflecting on my time there, I realized how much we were all able to grow as an individual and as a global citizen.
When I lived in Japan, it really made me appreciate what was going on around me. It's kind of opened up my eyes and ears on everything that was going on, just the intricacies of life, the things you might miss, on your commute to work or whatever, I would really take in, and that's kind of the thing that I brought back home, because now I do the touristy stuff too, and it made my time being in Hawaii more memorable and more meaningful.
So why is JET special to me? So JET's special to me because of the friendships that I made with fellow JETs and other fellow Japanese teachers, but also the interaction that I had with the students. I just really enjoyed after school, for example, going to the baseball practices or going to the band practices and building a friendship with the students and having them want to teach me things. They knew I was interested in origami, and so they were like, okay, here, come sit next to me and I'll do it with you. And it was just a nice interaction, and they were willing to share what they liked. I got to learn about Japanese culture through them. And while you could learn these through other programs, I think JET really does emphasize that is something they want you to take away. And why else is JET experience? I don't know, there's just so much.
Have a good time on JET. Don't take things too seriously, go with the flow. Definitely be proactive in everything you do, both at school and in your free time, and just help represent Hawaii and America in the best way possible.
Just give it your all. You're only there for a short amount of time. Well, maybe some of you might be there longer. It's a wild adventure, and you're gonna feel very alive. And sometimes it's gonna be sad and hard, but JET program provides a great support system, and the other ALTs will be a great support system, and it's just a really good opportunity to grow as a person.